Malaysia has tumbled into a fresh political turmoil after a tightly contested general election delivered a hung parliament for the first time in history. And without a clear winner, the political uncertainty could persist in Malaysia as the country faces a slow economic growth and rising inflation. The political alliances led by opposition leader Anwar Ibrahim and former Malaysian Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin are running neck and neck. Anwar's Pakatan Harapan has secured 82 seats in the 222-member parliament. The former Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin's Malay-based Perikatan Nasional trailed behind with 73 seats, while Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaqub's ruling Barisan Nasional coalition has suffered major upsets, winning only 30 seats. Both the leading candidates earlier announced that they had won the country's 15th general election. However, the poll results from the Election Commission showed a hung parliament. Now, for more on this, we are being joined by Professor James Shin, who's the Professor of Asian Studies at the University of Tasmania in Australia. Thank you for being with us, Professor. Now, the political turmoil in Malaysia after these tightly contested general elections, a hung parliament for the first time in history. What are your comments?
Good afternoon. So my comment is that I don't think that this hung parliament thing will exist any length of time. It is my understanding that the political parties have already put together a coalition and they'll probably announce a new government will be in place sometime tomorrow or Tuesday at the latest. So this hung parliament situation, although it's unusual for Malaysia, it is very much part of the process of democratization for Malaysia. As many of you know, Malaysia was essentially a one-party state until 2018. So these are some of the pains that the system will have to go through as it democratizes further.
Right, and Professor, what will the coalition, who will be forming the coalition? How will it look?
So right now, there's only two people who are in a position to form coalition. One, of course, is Anwar Ibrahim. His coalition, Pakatan Harapan, has the largest number of seats. But the problem is that the people he wants to build coalition with may be unwilling to work for him. The second group that is in a position to form a coalition is the second largest bloc called Perikatan Nasional. And it is my understanding that they've managed to cobble together the same coalition that ruled Malaysia from 2020, which is essentially a three coalition group. And the same coalition, these three parties in the same coalition from 2020 will put forward their government to the king.
Right. And finally, a big blow for Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaqub's ruling Barisan Nasional coalition, which suffered the major upsets and only won 30 seats.
Yes. So even though that they only won 30 seats, but they will be part of the next coalition government as well. So although they have lost the elections, ironically, they will be back as a member of the new coalition, but they'll no longer hold the office of prime ministership.
Right. We'll leave it there. Thank you very much for your valued insights and joining us with that analysis.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.